Hello stoners, it is I, the Stonehead. Welcome back to another video. Today I wanted to make a video about a movie I discovered on Netflix called Wish Upon. Now, Wish Upon is a movie that exists, and that's all I can really say about it. And this movie stars the girl from the Kissing Booth, so you already know that this movie is possibly one of the best movies to ever exist in all cinematic history. So I thought I would take you with me on a journey of watching this movie together. So the movie starts off with a woman holding something, we don't know what it is, and then she throws it in a bin and then she kills herself. Moving on, so the woman who killed herself, her daughter witnessed that, and 10 years later we see her wake up, and it is now a 16-year-old Claire. While Claire is on her way to school, she nearly gets hit by a car because she's fucking blind. Now, when she gets to school, she sees her father, who is dumpster diving in, just outside her school, and she's like, "Oh my god, Dad, why the hell are you dumpster diving? You're so embarrassing!" So then her dad and his friend leave, and then we're introduced to Claire's friends Meredith and Sarah Burgers. Meredith is playing this game, which is like Pokemon Go, but it's not. It's like a Monster Hunter version called Monster Mutant Slayer, and she's obsessed with it. Anyway, so we're introduced to a bitchy bitch who is a bitch. And Claire has a crush on a white boy. That's basically it, okay? However, the movie really wants to emphasize how much Claire likes this white boy, as they have this scene where it focuses in on him and then focuses on her, and she has that longing look. Okay, listen, girl. Okay, you're 16 and horny. So am I. You're not special. Anyway, so Dumpster Daddy is off diving in a dumpster and finds a Chinese box and decides he wants to give it to Claire because Claire does Chinese and thinks that she would be interested in it. And how does Claire react? An ungrateful bitch.
Your little something, buddy. It's up on your bed.
Dad, we talked about this already. We have your space and then there's my space.
I know. I just found it at this fancy place. It's got Chinese writing on it. Figured since you're taking Chinese, if you don't want it, Carl will take it. Shit, you damn right. Just consider it an early birthday present.
Oh, nice.
We are introduced to Claire's neighbor, who is inclusive.
You know what you need. Please don't say it, please. A nice boy. You said it.
Boy, a nice girl. Come on.
Anyway, so she goes back home and then discovers the wish box, and then it has 7 wishes. She attempts to open the box, but she can't. Afterwards, she goes on social media and discovers the bitch girl is being a bitch on social media and making fun of her and her dad. So she decides to make a wish.
I wish that Darcy Chapman would just, I don't know, but just go rot.
And guess what? She rots. So then Claire goes to bed, and while she's sleeping, the box opens by itself and starts to play eerie music.
We're just blonde boys doing what blonde boys do. Bleached hair, fair skin makes the ladies swoon. We're just blonde boys doing what blonde boys do. Chilling out, maxing, relaxing
of 2:15.
I'm Tommy. I'm Ethan.
And I'm Jerome. Here's a one-way ticket
To the Blonde Boy Zone. What's up? I'm Ethan, and I'm 14. Slaying all these women with my massive peen. I've got a couple of hobbies besides being blonde, like performing for the boys with my ribbon baton. I drink lots of soda and hang out at the mall. I used to skateboard, but I knocked out a ball. All I need in life is my boys in my tub. Now I'm gonna pass it to my number one bub.
3 weeks later.
I don't want to make this video anymore, but I've already started it and I'm going to finish it. Following that scene, we get to see Darcy in her house, and she wakes up only to uncover her sock to find out that she is literally rotting, and then she screams, and then her friends run in to see what the problem is, and once they see that her face is rotting, they decide to Instagram it. Moving on. And then after that, Claire sort of has a revelation, I guess.
Oh, she's rotting. Yeah, apparently Karma is a bigger bitch than Darcy Chapman.
And it's at this point where Claire realizes that the box works. We then see probably one of the most scariest, if not the scariest jump scare I have ever experienced in my life. So Claire's dog died, and we fast forward to the next day where she takes the Chinese box to be translated by her Chinese teacher, but unfortunately her Chinese teacher doesn't know Chinese. Anyway, so Claire is sad, and so she stalks a white boy's Instagram page, you know, as all girls do, and then she makes another wish.
I wish that Paul Middlebrook would fall madly in love with me.
Now, it's important that we emphasize on the word madly, because it plays an important part later on in the story. In all seriousness of how bad of a wish that is and how mentally messed up a wish like that is, you could wish for any ass in all of existence, and you wish for Paul Middlebrook's white ass. I'm just saying, you could wish for any ass, okay? But you choose Paul Middlebrook's ass? Really? I mean, in comparison to, like, I don't know, like, you could have Chris Evans' ass. Have you seen his ass? It is beautiful.
Hey.
After whatever I just witnessed, this old man who we saw in, like, the beginning of the movie when Claire nearly got hit by a car, we see him again, and he...
Hey yo, I'm Tommy and I'm 19. I like to lift weights and wear sunscreen. SPF 100, I hope it's in stock, cause I rub it on my nips and the bell end of my cock. The public, the media, they're on our side. With skin so white, we've got nothing to hide. TV and movies, they're made for us. This lack of pigment, it's a major plus.
We're just blonde boys doing what blonde boys do.
Jerome almost let me have a sip of his brew.
We're just blonde boys doing what blonde boys do.
We're boiling chilling in the jug, cooking like a stew. Just blonde boys doing what blonde boys do.
Yeah, we're chilling in the tub and thank God they're nude.
I'm Tommy, I'm Ethan.
I'm Jerome. Here's a one-way ticket to the
Blonde Boy Zone.
So then she comes home, she finds out that the man has died on the news, and she's just done a bitch to her dad again.
Ow! Damn it, Dad, come on! What would Mom say, huh? I wish that Uncle August would leave me everything. God, Claire is so stupid.
So she then inherits the old guy's house and money and everything, and then there's a shopping montage in the film. There's literally a shopping montage in a horror film, so... After that, we then get a really long and really redundant scene of that inclusive lady dying. So, of course, with another person dead, the box starts to play its eerie music again.
Howdy, I'm Jerome and I'm 37. I've been blessed with these sweet blonde boys from heaven. Bought me and the boys some blonde hair dye. Now we get the ladies wet like a slip and slide. When I was their age, I didn't have many friends, but these sweet moist boys keep me up on the trends. They like to call me dad, but I say no. Can't they see who I am? I'm just another blonde bro.
After that, her dad starts to play the saxophone, and then she starts to cry for some reason. Anyway, now Claire has a stalker, and the movie tries to play it off as if we don't know who it is. After that, Paul breaks up with his girlfriend because he's bored.
So will you?
Will I what?
Go out with me.
Claire then rejects him for some reason. I mean, she made a wish to, like, mind rape him, and then when he tries to court her, she's just like, no. Claire asks some Asian boy to help him translate the Chinese box. Insert racist joke here.
Ryan, what's the price?
Of?
Your cousin helping me translate something?
Well, she's a slut for wontons.
So they both go to his cousin's Gina's house.
Bitchin'.
Anyway, so she's able to translate the entire box.
Okay, it promises to grant 7 wishes, and there are rules. Lay your hands upon me. I guess you have to be touching it to make a wish. Abandon, lose, or sell me, and all your wishes will be undone.
Except for the part of the box where it states that when you make a wish, someone dies.
When the music ends, something happens.
Very convenient that that's the only thing she's not able to translate movie. Claire and Ryan then leave Gina's house, and while they're driving home, Claire spots her dad dumpster diving again, even though they're millionaires. And Claire is so embarrassed by this. When she gets home, she makes the most unfathomable wish in this movie. It is by far the worst wish she has made, and
I wish that my dad would just stop being so embarrassing.
Claire, you are a horrible daughter, okay? If I was pregnant with you, I would have aborted you. Claire's dad is now a cool dad. No, he's young, he's hip, he's with the kids. You want to know how they show that he's now a cool dad? They make him play the saxophone.
Your dad is like serious hot sauce. Like sriracha hot.
Anyway, so Gina dies.
Mike, you are one prompt bastard. Oh, well, that's messed up.
Sun-kissed hair like a can of soda exploded and coated my head in golden like molten lava flowing. The blonde beauty is glowing, LeBron's envy is showing because his girlfriend's the one that I'm blowing. Hair like bananas and we're hot as the sun. Sitting in the tub, man, I'm hard as a gun. Girls like blonde hair and they like my dick, so I dye my pubes blonde so I can get some dick. I mean get my dick.
We're just blonde boys doing what blonde boys do. I've got the complexion of an albino baboon. Just blonde boys doing what blonde boys do.
To clarify, earlier in the song I didn't mean to say get dick, I meant to talk about a girl.
We're just blonde boys doing what blonde boys do.
I'm much older than the others, but I'm part of the crew.
I'm Tommy.
I'm Ethan.
And I'm Jerome. Here's a one-way ticket to the
Blonde Boy Zone.
Later on, Ryan goes to visit Gina, only to see that Gina has a horn inside of her. And then Ryan goes to talk to Claire and confront her about the box, and then Claire's like, I know what you're on about. And then Ryan's like, Gina's fucking dead. And then Claire's like, oh, well, sucks for her then. And then just like leaves. We then move on to luncheon hour where Claire is going to go sit with her friends. But then Paul is like, hey Claire, come sit with us. And then Claire goes, sits with them. And then they all just fucking leave. And then Paul says probably one of my favorite lines in this movie.
Haters gonna hate. There's not much you can do about it.
Haters gonna hate, Claire, okay? Haters, they're gonna hate. Nothing you can do about it.
I wish that I was the most popular girl in school.
God damn it, Claire! Stop this behavior! Claire then becomes the most popular girl in school. And then she goes to a party, and once she arrives at the party, they all clap for some reason. I'm not too sure why. We're then back at Claire's house, and she wakes up only to see her stalker standing there, and then she proceeds to chase him. So Claire thinks that her stalker is stalking her because they want the music box, and because of that, she then hides it in her vent in her room. So Claire confides in her friends and tells them everything that has happened up until like now in the movie, and this is how they respond.
I think you're a selfish bowl of bitch sauce.
Her friends tell her that she should just throw it away, in which Claire agrees she will do so. And then once her friends leave, Claire picks up the box, is about to throw it away. However, she hears her dad playing the saxophone and then decides, nah, I ain't gonna throw it away. Fast forward, and Claire is at another party with Paul, and they're in his car, and Claire discovers Paul's jacket, which is the same jacket that the stalker was wearing, and finds out that he's the stalker.
You've been spying on me.
Oh, yeah?
What is wrong with you?
Are you mad?
Yes, I'm mad.
You're smoking when you're mad.
I don't know who wrote this script, but I would like to have a one-on-one private session with you. Claire then breaks up with Paul and finds his creepy behavior creepy. I get that, but like, Claire, if anyone's a creep, it's you. Like, you used like demon Chinese magic for a boy to like want your coochie, and then when a boy wants your coochie, you just like get freaked out about it. Like, what did you expect was going to happen, Claire? Claire then leaves with her friend to go take a selfie in a hotel, and while they're there, Meredith gets a notification of like a monster on her Pokemon Go app, and then she's just like, yeet guys, I'm gonna go catch this monster, bye. Claire then talks to Ethelhead about how she didn't throw away the box. Meanwhile, Claire's dad is driving home, but his car breaks down, so he has to pull over. And while he's out inspecting the car, all of a sudden 2 race cars drive by and nearly kill him. And I just love the little like shake he does of his head, just like that disapproving shake, like shmeh. The movie then tries to like outsmart its audience by having you think that the dad is going to die, while it has a like shot by shot scene with him and Meredith. I'll just play it for you.
As the hot one of the bunch, I tend to stay erect. If you're thinking 3 inches, then you're thinking correct. I have the thickest yogurt slinger of our bleach blonde dongs.
Enough about your cob, man, get back to the song.
We're splishing, we're splashing, just breaking around. We're the raddest, fattest blonde hunks in town.
I'm like a muscular boy, but I'm a bit more chub.
But as long as I'm blonde, I'm still in the club.
Blonde boys rule the world. Blonde boys get the girls. Blonde boys call the shots.
You know, OJ was innocent.
Wait, what? Blonde boys pay the bills. Blonde boys live the thrills. Blonde boys make the bank.
You know, you guys, I agree, the glove didn't fit. There's no way he could have done it.
After that, Ryan then kidnaps Claire to his house. Ryan then tells Claire that once Claire makes the 7th and final wish, the demon that lives in the box will then claim her soul. So if she makes a 7th wish, she dies. Claire then asks Ryan to help destroy the box, and they attempt to destroy the box together, but it doesn't work, and so Claire goes home and puts the box in her vent. Later on in the night, while Claire is sleeping, Paul breaks into her house, brandishing a knife.
I don't want to live without you, and I don't want you to live without me.
And it was at this point in the movie where I was getting really excited, because I thought he was gonna kill her. Like, yes, Paul, kill this bitch, okay? But no, he doesn't kill her. He just does this.
I love you, Claire.
I'm not gonna make jokes on that kind of topic, but, you know, I thought he was gonna kill her, okay? And I was really disappointed that he did it. All I wanted was a scene of, like, Paul chasing Claire around the house while the dad plays his saxophone in the background. Is that too hard to ask for? Anyway, so Paul does that, and then we just see him in an ambulance stretcher, and then we never see him again. The morning after, Claire goes to see the box, only to see that the box isn't there. And because the box has gone missing, all of her wishes become undone. She no longer has the house, her dad no longer plays the saxophone, she's no longer popular, and Darcy's no longer rotting, and Paul gets back with his original girlfriend. I mean, I don't know why she would take him back after everything that has happened in the movie, but okay. We find out that it was actually Barbara who stole the box, and then Claire gets really mad, and she's all of a sudden really obsessed with the box. She can't live without it. All of a sudden, this came from nowhere. And then she steals the box, she runs away with it, and June chases her, and they fight over it, and then it ends up with Claire pushing her down the staircase. Claire then runs home from school, and she actually makes a wish that isn't idiotic. I'm surprised.
I wish my mother never committed suicide.
Anyway, all is happy and dandy for Claire until she goes up into the attic and finds one of her mother's paintings, only to see that one of her mother's paintings is a painting of the wish box. And this is when Claire realizes that the reason why her mother committed suicide was because of the wish box. When she realizes this, she then starts to hear the eerie music playing.
Blonde boys rock the stage. Blonde boys love the cage. Blonde boys love the tub. So my dad said the Jews staged the moon landing? Blonde boys lift the weights. Blonde boys go on dates. Blonde boys run the town.
I want to go back! I want to go back before I got you! I want to go back. My final wish is I want to go back to the morning my dad found you!
Claire then wakes up on the day that her dad found the Chinese wish box. Claire then joins her dad into going dumpster diving to find the wish box, takes the wish box, gives it to Ryan, gives him a little smooch, then she goes to school, but she gets hit by a car. And that's the movie. Please like this video and subscribe. Please. I don't have an outro. I'm done with this video. Peace.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer? Every night, I can feel my leg and my arm, even my fingers. The body I've lost. The comrades I've lost won't stop hurting. It's like they're all still there.